Hey guys! Welcome to another episode of Bedtime Stories with May. Today, I want to tell you a story about the wise king. So once upon a time, there was a king who ruled a very prosperous kingdom. The kingdom was peaceful, they were rich, but one thing about its subjects is they were always complaining and grumbling about something. So this time, the wise king says, I'm going to go on ground, I'm going to try and do something about it. So he went along with some of his soldiers to a very busy street in the village, and he says, put a big boulder in the middle of the street and let's see who would remove that boulder. A boulder is a very big stone. Yeah. So once he has placed all this, he says, okay, I will stand behind the tree and I want to observe what people do about this situation. So true enough, as expected, most of the people, especially the richer merchants, the businessmen and all, they are walking around the boulder and they were complaining to say that the king is not ruling his kingdom properly. There's many big stones in the middle of busy street, big boulders here and there, and it's so inconvenient for us to walk down a normal street like this. So most of them are complaining in that manner, blaming the king and his management for not being able to take care of the streets in a proper manner. Only later, much later, a poor peasant came along, and the poor peasant looked at the boulder. He was carrying a lot of groceries, but he put the groceries aside and he took the boulder out of the street. So he pushed the boulder and pushed it to the side of the street so that everybody now can walk smoothly down the road without having to tread around the boulder. So the king saw what this poor peasant did, and the king approached him, came out of his tree and approached the poor peasant and asked, so why did you do that? You were carrying a lot of goods in your hands and you still took time to move the stone. And then the poor peasant said, well, if I don't do it, no one else is doing it, and it would still be there for the rest of the day. Someone might trip over it. It may even be some of my family members that trip over this big stone. So it doesn't take me a lot of time to move it. That's why I did it. So the moral of the story, my friends, is do not just complain about the situation we are in. Do not complain about some unpleasantness that we are experiencing. I'm reflecting this in the context of the government, or even our organization management, or even our bosses, or even in a family context. There's always something that's going to be wrong. There's always some sort of a stone, a boulder in your way. We never always get our way, so there will always be something in our way. But sometimes it's also our duty to move that boulder, not waiting and relying on other people to move the boulder. Oftentimes in a political situation, we complain about the government. They don't do this, they don't do that. Well, true enough, sometimes there's a lot of responsibilities that they're supposed to do hasn't been carried out well. But instead of complaining, there's also something that we may be able to do, which is to join forces and move that boulder away. In this context, only the poor peasant was the only one who is struggling to move the boulder away. Everyone else just tread around the big boulder in a busy street and start criticizing it and criticizing the king for not moving it. And I'm also reflecting that sometimes in an organization perspective, with our bosses, with our management, we may see something that is a disruption in some sort of a flow, but sometimes we do not do anything about it. We do not even raise something about it to the management. We just talk about it, gossip about it, complain about it, but very few would bother to raise that issue to management and ask, how can I help move this boulder away from this street, right? So that's something for us to reflect on before you go to bed tonight, to think about, is there anything that you are facing, any challenges that you are facing, any complaints that you've been repeating so much regularly that is like the boulder in the street, and you haven't done anything about it except for complaining. So as always, my friends, we will close an episode of Bedtime Stories with May with a gratitude exercise. So think about a time where you feel truly grateful, and then think about the people surrounding that moment today. It can be your family, it can be your friends, it could be even your pets. And then just say thanks for all the things that have gone wrong today. You always have that one moment that's gone right to be grateful for. So I'll see you tomorrow, my friends, in another episode of Bedtime Stories with me. Bye!